Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective. This is, I don't know how to really preface the reading, but this reading is specifically for, or this reading is about the Queen of Swords that I picked up on in the last reading. The Queen of Swords came out at least 3 times in the last reading, right? And ever since that last reading, I've been trying to understand or get more information about the Queen of Swords and why it's the main character in the story, or in that story. And I really can't explain it per se, but what I can say is that the Queen of Swords is not necessarily a mother figure, but this is someone that operates in that energy. The Queen of Swords also works with and or for the devil, which means she was hired by the devil for a specific job, and she was given certain abilities, gifts, or information to be able to keep her target on track. So the Queen of Swords was sent out to keep the masculine energy on track. And her mission is to keep the masculine off track, which is his divine purpose. So the Queen of Swords works with the devil energy, or is in devil energy. Either they are a spellcaster, or they are a devil worshiper, or they actually receive their messages from that energy. So every time a reader picks up on the karmic female, at least from my readings, the energy around that person is very hard to read, because this person is also a shapeshifter. They also read energy. They could also be tarot readers. They could also have spiritual gifts of their own, but it's like the darkness working against the light. And the only people I feel that can really see past the illusions are the ones that were called and chosen to decode the messages for the collective. Because a lot of the readers are saying that their readings feel tampered with, or that there's interference coming through their readings. And I feel like it's the Queen of Swords that's tampering with the energy to keep herself from being revealed or exposed, even though it kind of comes up. But the identity of that person still seems to be unknown, or the actual person in that energy still seems to be confusing for a lot of us. So I don't know what else is going to be said about the Queen of Swords in this reading, but I am going to pull a few cards on this energy to see if we can get more information about this Queen of Swords. This could be a male or female energy. However, it told me specifically it was a karmic female, or somebody that's a karmic feminine energy, okay, to the masculines. Because every time the masculines make progress or even get close to a breakthrough, they end up going back to that situationship because of the heavy influence the Queen of Swords has over them. For some of them, it's blackmail. They use it's their vices, their weaknesses. They play on their emotions. They make them feel weak and vulnerable. I don't know how or in what way, but I'm going to use some playing cards to see what comes out, and we'll move forward and clarify the energy. I'm not going to be here too long. I just want to know what else, because the Queen of Swords has a hidden agenda. Her energy is very inconsistent, I want to say. Sometimes she kind of like gives up on this situation, 9 of Cups, and then she goes back. So it's, I don't know. Let me just pull some cards, because I don't know how to make this make sense. I'm still trying to figure it out or put it all together. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Use your discernment. Welcome to the channel. Sorry I didn't say hello, greet myself, or greet you guys. I just want to get into this energy so I can move on with my business and get back to what I need to do. We have a 3 of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Swords, the third party energy. Okay. So the Queen of Swords already came out once with the Queen of Spades. Okay. That's the Queen of Swords energy I'm picking up on. This is third party energy to a masculine energy. The Three of Wands. Somebody's calling me from Lake Charles, Los Angeles. I don't even know. Or Louisiana. I don't know nothing about that. Somebody could be from Louisiana. I don't know. What else is this energy? Three of Wands. What is this Queen of Swords mission? What is the purpose? What is the hidden message behind the Queen of Swords? What is her secret? What is the agenda? What are they trying to, like, what is the outcome for the Queen of Swords? What's the outcome? The Seven of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is definitely a third party energy that is being very strategic in what she is doing. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups, between two people. She's keeping two people separated or keeping two people apart because she has been pretty much, let me get some tarot. Clarify this. Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. I'm expecting to see the Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups. This is also a past life connection. For some of you, the Queen of Swords was in a connection in the past life with your masculine. And the Queen of Swords doesn't want to give up her position as the masculine's choice when it comes to love. So in a past life, these two could have been in a connection together. And I don't know if that was supposed to be the case or if it just happened to be that way. But I feel like this karmic lover to the masculine is somebody they had a past life connection with. This is their karmic lover from a past life that is in this lifetime still trying to keep two people that are divine counterparts away from each other. Three of Wands. So the Queen of Swords is trying to keep the masculine away from their divine counterpart because in a past life, the Queen of Swords was the counterpart to this person, King of Swords. But in this lifetime, this masculine was supposed to wake up from that spell or the illusion of thinking that the Queen of Swords was their person. They were supposed to come into their knowledge of self and realize the truth. So in this lifetime, they would make a different decision when it comes to their person. But for some reason, they were influenced again to go back to this Queen of Swords as they did before. But they're supposed to come out of this energy. They're supposed to choose the other person this lifetime. But the influence that the Queen of Swords has over the masculine is keeping them from seeing the truth. All right? What else? I just saw the Seven of Swords. My whole deck just flipped all kind of wrong. But anyway, what else with the Queen of Swords? The Seven of Swords. I just said I just saw it. Seven of Swords is here twice. So she's deceiving him and he's deceiving you. He's being led to believe that you are the false twin. And you're being led to believe the same thing about them. So the Queen of Swords is working on both of you to make both of you feel and think that the other person is not their counterpart. So there's a spell of some kind over the divine feminine and the masculine, and it's all being done by the karmic energy. Because the karmic knows that if you figure out what's going on, that you will tell this person what you know, and this person will realize that they're with the wrong person. So it's like they're trying to keep you from figuring out their plans so that you can't discover the truth, so that you can't give this information to this person. As long as you're confused about them, they'll be confused about you, and they'll keep choosing this karmic lover as their option when it comes to love. That's their plan, to keep you guys apart, to keep both of you guys in the Seven of Swords energy, to keep both of you guys from coming together in union, to keep both of you guys apart from each other. Because you don't trust them, they may not even trust you. They may think that you're doing something to them and vice versa, but the two of you are thinking and feeling the same way about each other. All right? You guys are doing and feeling the same way about each other, okay? Towards each other. You don't trust them. They may not trust you. They may think that you're, you know, not the right option when it comes to love. they're being led to believe that you're the wrong person to choose, that kind of energy, because of the spell work that's being put on them by the third party. That's why the communication is often known between the two of you, Four of Swords, and the separation is still a separation, because the downloads that this person is receiving from spirit is not getting through to them, because the karmic has them under some kind of spell work or illusion spell that's keeping them stuck and confused. So spirit is trying to reach your person in their dreams or send them downloads in their dreams. And it's like when they receive the downloads in their dreams, they wake up with a different perspective. They wake up thinking differently. And when the karmic sees that the masculine has changed or their energy is not the same, they do more spell work to put them back to sleep. This person is being put back to sleep by the third party to keep them from awakening. If this person ever wakes up and grabs this Ace of Swords with truth and clarity, they will realize they're in a karmic relationship. But they're being kept asleep by this Queen of Swords to keep them from waking up to the truth. Because this person doesn't want this masculine to break their heart and to leave them and come back to you, the Three of Wands in reverse. So the spell work is to keep them from waking up. 11:11 on my timer when I said that. So this is definitely a twin flame connection between two people. But this Queen of Swords third party energy is doing spell work on the masculine to keep them from waking up. Because if this person ever wakes up from this illusion spell they're under, or this false image they're holding on to, whatever this is, they will soon realize that they're not in the right connection, and they will quickly make a decision to leave that person out in the cold. It wouldn't be a matter of should I go or should I stay. They will absolutely not stay if they knew the truth, but they don't know the truth. Every time they get close to finding out information about what's going on, the karmic does more spell work on them to put them back to sleep. So they kind of wake up to the truth, and then they get put right back to sleep by the third party, your divine masculine, by blocking his intuition, all right? Keeping him in inner conflict with himself, going against God, not able to see the truth, not able to realize who they truly are. So that's why this person is still going back and forth, because this Queen of Swords energy is keeping them in this confused, stuck, stagnant energy to make them stay in this connection. Because if you figure out what's going on and you reveal this information to your person, and if they believe it, I feel like some of you have told this person certain information that you were privy to, but they didn't believe it. They don't believe it because every time they get messages from you or from spirit, it's like they question themselves about if the information is real. And they don't have any kind of tangible evidence about what they're receiving. They think it's not real. I don't know. There's that Three of Pentacles. I feel like this karmic is working with up, and there's the Ace of Swords. All right, and there's the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card and the Chariot. The reason why this masculine keeps staying in this karmic relationship is because every time they get close to a spiritual awakening, they get put back to sleep by this karmic energy, by using spell work to keep them confused and stuck, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like this masculine has to wake up. Like they literally have to be awakened from this illusion they're under. They have to come out of this unawakened energy. They have to wake up to the truth. But every time they get close to a breakthrough, something happens and they change their mind or change directions and go back to that situation. And I don't know what's keeping them in that energy. Something the Queen of Swords is doing to the masculine is making them stay in that energy. All right, I'm gonna pull some index to see if we can get some more information. I don't know if this is making any sense, but the Queen of Swords is definitely a shapeshifter. She has the power to control the masculine with things that they love. She uses things that they love against them to keep them confused. I also know there's blackmail involved. They use money to blackmail them, or they use something to blackmail them with. So they have a lot of ways to get this person to stay. If this doesn't work, they use this. If that doesn't work, they do that. They have multiple ways of keeping this person stuck and confused. It's not just one way they're manipulating this person's energy. They have multiple ways of doing whatever this is they're doing. A lot of ways to do what they're doing. So it's just not one thing they're doing. I thought they were my twin. I'm telling you, whatever spell work this masculine is under, it is so hard for them to see the truth. And every time they get close to recognizing who they are or who you are or what they want, they get turned back around. They thought this was their twin. They know that that's not the case. But every time they get into an argument or something comes up, it's like this masculine will tell this person some shit like, you're not my twin anyway. And that will piss the karmic off, and they'll go back to doing spell work on this person. I don't know. Like, I'm not really clear on that either. But they have multiple ways of doing what they're doing to this person to keep them in this energy. But they know this is not their twin. And every time they realize that it's not their twin, the karmic does more spell work to make them change their way of thinking. Hierophant energy. And they play too many fucking games. So the karmic is playing a lot of mind games on the masculine energy. It's not just one way of doing things. They have multiple ways to keep this person stuck and confused about you. And every time they get close to a breakthrough, or they receive downloads from spirit, and they wake up with some kind of new information, it's like the karmic puts them back to sleep. I don't know how, okay? They do something to put them back to sleep. Because they've had an awakening, a couple of awakenings each time you guys separated, or say the longer you're separated from this person, they do receive tower moments, which shakes them up and makes them have some kind of awakening moment. But it's like every time they start to go through the awakening process, it's interference that comes in and stops their progress and puts them back on the wrong path. I don't know. Under attack. I want it to come out. Whew. I'm gonna wrap this up. Children can be a factor here. Somebody has psychopathic personalities. That's this damn Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords may be the kind of person that when they don't get what they want from this masculine, they start doing childish shit by doing things to hurt themselves or other people, making threats to do things to themselves or to this person. They have this person afraid of them. That came out in the last reading. This masculine is afraid of this karmic. And they know this is not their twin, but they are so afraid of what this person can do to them that they're afraid to leave this person. They think about it all the time. But every time they think about leaving, something happens. It makes them change their mind because they may be afraid for their life or afraid that something bad is going to happen to them if they do. I don't know what that's about. But this person's psychopath. This is somebody who does shit maliciously to keep someone bound to them. They like to punish people with consequences. They may threaten to take away this person's life if they choose to leave them. This is somebody who's very psychotic, okay? They could be using a child to keep this person stuck, or money, or drugs, or alcohol, or sex, whatever this is. They are whatever their weaknesses are, they use that against them. This masculine feels deathly afraid of this Queen of Swords energy, and that's why they keep changing their minds about walking away, because every time they get close to a breakthrough, they go back. It's like they're afraid of getting caught. They don't want to get caught in the act. So when you are in communication, all of a sudden that there may be a break in communication because this person could have gotten caught by the third party texting you or communicating to you, and they stop all of a sudden, and then they pick back up again when they feel like they got a chance to get away with it. You know what I mean? Like, you may get a text today and then nothing until next week. Or you may get a text a couple of days straight and then nothing afterwards, because they only reach out to you when they feel like it's safe for them to do so. They don't want to get caught by this third party talking to you, communicating with you, or doing anything with you, because every time they get caught doing something like that, this karmic will punish them with something, okay? So they punish them every time they get caught talking to you. Now, I can kind of agree with that, because sometimes me and my master can have conversations days at a time, and then all of a sudden he'll just fall off. I won't hear from him for a long time. And then when he comes back, it's just where we left off. And I'm like, well, what happened like the last time we spoke? It was like a week ago. I'm just making an example. And now you come back like nothing has changed. So I feel like every time communication starts up with you and your person, they either get caught or they stop because they don't want to get caught, because they don't want to make this person angry with them or upset with them for them to do something to them that they don't want to be, you know, get done to them. Something like that. They don't want to be under attack. You know, take it how it resonates. Okay, let's move on. Let's get some more index. Yeah, they don't want to get caught up. The theme song is Usher, Caught Up, and they got it bad. They don't want to get caught. So they cut off communication with you whenever the karmic gets close to figuring out that you guys are in communication. Because again, the karmic's job is to keep you guys apart. So if you're talking to this person, the karmic becomes afraid because they don't know what you're telling this person or how much information you know. So they feel like if you guys talk to each other, that you're going to reveal to them everything that you know, and that may give them the courage to leave them behind. You know what I mean? They don't want you to tell this person information that may make them leave them behind. So that's why they interfere with your connection, like with communication. This was necessary for your spiritual growth at the bottom, so take that how it resonates. So the karmic, when she figures out the masculine is trying to reach out to you, they punish this person by doing something to them. And they don't like being punished by this person, because the punishment could be withholding money, sex, whatever they need on a day-to-day basis to get by. The karmic could be the person they get all this from, what they get this from. And if they don't act right, they don't get what they want. So she kind of takes things away from him to make him act right, to get him back on the right track. Because when he gets upset with her and he goes off to himself, he has time to reach out to you. So she doesn't let him spend too much time alone, because she's afraid that within that time, the two of you could be talking to each other, or they could be, you know, whatever. And they don't want this person to spend any time alone. They always got to be together so she can see what he's doing. And if she can't be with him, she'll let somebody else that she trusts be with him. So he could be around the family a lot or with the kids a lot. So if she's not with him, there's somebody else that she has with him at all times to watch everything that he does. And if she finds out he's doing things behind her back, she will use something to punish him with it. I don't know. Or take something from him. Somebody has wrote a check their ass cannot cash. Whatever entity or orisha this person has conjured up is coming for blood because they didn't make good on their deal. And the karmic knows if she loses this person, they have to pay back this karmic debt. So like I said, this person works for the devil. The devil has given them certain powers or control over your masculine. If they lose power or control over your person, they have to pay back this karmic debt. The goal is to end the life of this person, or to make this person's life miserable so they can never be happy with the chosen one they were chosen for. And if they lose this person and you guys come into union, the karmic will have to take the place of this person, and they have to pay back what they owe or what they took from this devil energy with their life. They don't want to be taken away because they have not delivered what they promised. They promised this devil energy your person's soul. And if they ever wake up and realize that, they're going to leave. And the karmic knows that if they figure things out with your help, there's a strong possibility they will figure things out and walk away. That leaves the karmic holding the gun. And now the karmic has to be the sacrifice to the devil that they made this deal with, because they're supposed to give your person up as a sacrifice, or you up as a sacrifice. They haven't delivered on either end. So they're starting to become desperate, or so desperate now to make good on their deal with this devil. They're doing more spell work on this person and or you to maintain control. All right? Because they're fucking psycho. Somebody has fake friends. All right? Let's get this done. The Most High takes you out of something, never go back. Okay? That's bad karma. Bad karma. All right? Breaking your heart destroyed me. The Three of Swords did come out in this reading. So your masculine feels really bad for breaking your heart, and they know they need to come back and make things right. It's like the closer they get to realizing what they've done to you, it makes them want to reach out to you and fix things and work on things and heal things between the two of you. But the karmic knows if they lose this masculine to you, they're going to have to pay back what they owe to this devil energy. And they don't want to be the sacrifice, okay? They don't want to make that sacrifice. So they're going to keep doing whatever they're doing to the masculine to avoid death. We did see the death card at the bottom of my tarot cards. They're trying to avoid becoming the sacrifice. So they have to keep doing whatever this is to keep this person from returning. Dark magic at play. I can't make this shit up. Dark magic at play. We have evil doors, spiritual warfare, and divine justice. Don't get caught up again. Past, present energy. Someone lied. Someone is lying about a third party. The karmic is lying to your masculine about a third party. They're making you a third party to your masculine when you are their divine counterpart. But the karmic is making it seem like you are the person that's interfering with their life. You're trying to make them not be happy, or you're trying to make them leave them to be with you. Like they are convincing this person that you're the problem, when really it's their plan to make them feel this way about you to keep you guys apart, if that makes sense. So yeah, they're very manipulative, very deceiving, and your masculine can't seem to see this, because every time he gets close to realizing what's going on, they get afraid to... They're afraid of this person. That's all I can tell you. I don't know why this person's afraid of this energy. Why is the masculine afraid of this person? Can you show me why this masculine is afraid of this person, or why they fear this person so much? Let's see. I want to see if we can figure out why this masculine fears this person so much. Like, what makes them so afraid of this person? What's the fear? Because I feel like, I think I said it already in the other reading, that this karmic knows things about this person you don't know, and they fear this person exposing them for something they don't want to be revealed about them. I don't know what that is. Again, I'm not going to dig into that, but that may be something that they're using to keep this person from moving forward, all right? Some kind of secret they have about your person's past. This karmic knows something about your person's past. It's something they did in the past life or in the recent past that this person knows about. Whatever this is they did in the past, they don't do that anymore. But they're not proud of it, because whatever this is they did to you in the past or did in the past is something they don't want anybody to find out about. But the karmic knows what this is, and they use this information to threaten your person every time they want to leave, all right, and close out this cycle. So take that how it resonates. Is there anything else on this masculine and why he's afraid of this karmic, or anything else on this Queen of Swords energy, so we can wrap this up? Please and thank you. Any other messages? 6 of Wands. And the Hangman. This victory and success that this Queen of Swords thinks she's going to receive doing what she's doing to you or this person is not going to, it's not going to prosper. It's not going to, the weapons may form, but they will not prosper. Every time they try to attack this union, they get blocked by spirit. Every time they try to do something else, it gets sent back to sender. Every time they try to cause confusion for someone, they figure it out. So everything they do backfire. It doesn't follow through. Like, they are being defeated by their own. They're being defeated, because this is victory over a battle. After going through a battle with something or someone, there will be victory that comes from this. This person won't be stuck forever, is what I just heard. Whatever this person is doing to this masculine, it won't work forever. Eventually, this person's going to come out of this Hangman energy. So they can keep trying to keep them hanging in the suspense, or hanging in the air, or hanging on by a thread. But they won't be able to keep them hanging this way for long. There will be some kind of reason to celebrate when this person frees himself. So this may be working for now, but very soon this masculine will be free from this position and get back on the right path. And there will be a reason to rejoice and celebrate. And there will be justice and victory, a new beginning, a fresh new start, because somebody is going to realize the truth eventually. And they're going to use this energy, this strength energy, and pull themselves up out of this eventually. Something's going to happen, and they're going to make a decision to find the strength or the courage to pull themselves up out of this eventually. Right now, they're being attacked by this karmic energy. But there will be an offer coming in from this person that you've been waiting for forever. 3 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. But this person has to defeat this devil energy. Oh, wow. This masculine, King of Wands came out, has to stand up to this energy, stop running from their shadow side, and do the shadow healing they need to do, or the shadow work they need to do, to unblock their gifts and their intuition, to give them the strength and the power to move forward. The only thing that can defeat the devil is the strength card. And your person has to become spiritually strong to defeat this devil. They can't keep falling weak or giving in to temptation. They have to take back control. They have to take their position back. They got to take it by force. They got to stop being so submissive to this person. And every time they get close to doing this, something happens and they end up losing control all over again. But I feel like this won't go on for much longer. Somebody is going to end this cycle and balance things out between the two of you. But they have to defeat this devil they're dealing with. It's almost like, clarify this devil. What's the devil? What's the devil? Because it's going to be different for all of them. It's not going to be the same thing they have to do. It makes sense? So I can't tell you that this person has to do this to defeat this devil, because everybody has their own demons to fight. So I can't tell you which demon they're up against or which energy is attacking them. Only they know what this is, and they have to figure out what that is. And when they figure out what that is, then they can defeat that thing that's keeping them stuck. Because it's not a person. It's something that they need to figure out within themselves to be able to release it and let it go. That's what's keeping them bound to this energy. That's what they use on this person to keep them bound to this energy, is their own fears, their own past experiences, their own bad upbringing, whatever it may be. They got to figure out what that is in order to move forward. And I feel like they're trying to do that, but every time they get close to a breakthrough, this karmic Nine of Cups energy with this moon magic they're doing on this masculine, this love bombing, this love spell that they have over this masculine, they're trying to keep this person from figuring out who they truly are. Okay, and the way they go about doing it's going to be different for everybody. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I feel like eventually there will be a reason to rejoice and celebrate. This person will end up walking away from this situation and closing out this cycle with the Queen of Wands. But they have to go through something in order for them to realize that they're under some type of illusion spell or love spell, or something's going to be revealed about this illusion spell they've been under for so long. Something's going to come out about what's going on, and they're going to see it for what it is. But for some reason, they're not able to see the truth right now. Maybe they're still in this negative energy. Maybe they need to clear out some things going on with them. I don't know. Occupation and gift. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. I just feel like there will be some kind of happy ending in the end for the two of you once this person finally figures out how to defeat this devil. They got to figure out how to defeat this devil and this fear that keeps them from being able to do this work. Whatever this is something that happened to them as a child, and so they still have a fear of whatever this is. But as soon as they defeat this devil, they will be free from this energy. There will be a happy ever after for you and them, for some. All right, but they got to figure out a way to defeat this devil. They got to stop being afraid to fight this demon and stand up for themselves. But you know, whoever this person is very controlling, and they have more power than your person, or they have more help than your person. This person doesn't have any kind of connections or any kind of help to help them fight this demon, because everybody that they know is a part of this connection they have with this third party. Everybody's kind of in on what's going on, or part of what's going on. Everybody they're dealing with is a problem. They got to leave all these people behind and be by themselves to figure out how to defeat this devil. You know how they put Daniel in the lion's den? And the only way Daniel could get out of the lion's den, he had to defeat the lion that he was faced with, which represented his ego, his demons, whatever that was for him. And Christ showed up in the lion's den and gave Daniel the strength and the courage to face his own demons. And it wasn't until Daniel was able to face his own demons is when the door opened and he was free to go, untouched by the devil or untouched by the lion. You know what I mean? That's this person's energy. They have to find a way to defeat this demon. They're in the lion's den for a reason. They have to stand up and fight against this energy and stop giving into this energy so they can gain back control. But they keep backing down from this energy, running away from it, whatever it is, and not facing it. They got to face it head on like you had to do. That's the only way they're going to be able to get free from this energy and move on. All right? That's what's keeping this connection from coming back together, because this person hasn't found the strength to stand up and fight his demons. Whatever demons he faced, he's afraid of them. They have control over him. He's not able to control them anymore. They have taken over full control of your person's energy. And until they find a way to defeat this devil, they're going to be stuck in this energy for a while, is the message. So it's really up to them to fight these demons, to choose to heal or to work on themselves or do what they got to do to, you know, escape this outcome. Yeah, this is them in despair because their main female is over here waiting for them, and they're not doing well mentally, spiritually, physically, or financially. But all they can think about is you. Every time they get down on their luck or things go bad, the first thought that comes to mind is you. And what life would have been like if you guys were still together. How life would have been better for them if you guys were together and not this person and them. So, you know what I mean? Like, they know that that's the reason why they're going through all this stuff. They know that it's directly connected to the person they're with. But they don't know how to stand up for themselves or confront this energy to take back power from it or whatever the case may be. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. And that's what I got. I hope it helps clear up any misunderstandings or give you more insight. I do encourage you to go to your own spirit guides, pray and meditate on this energy. If you are an intuitive person or a high priestess, maybe you can get more information from your spirit guides on what this is for you specifically. But I just wanted to understand the Queen of Swords and why the person was so afraid to face this energy or release this energy. What is it that this energy has over them that keeps them afraid to fight back? They're not fighting back. They're just giving up. They're not even trying to win. They're just, you know, laying down and taking it like it's okay. And they have to come out of that energy to be able to survive or succeed or to be successful in walking away without, you know, any bad karma. Okay, any more bad karma. Because they're getting a lot of bad karma right now because they keep going back. When God takes you out of something, don't go back. God has given this person a way out, multiple chances to get out of the situation. And every time they go back, they get back karma for it. And that's when they start rethinking their decision and try to strategize a way out. But they don't see a way out because of their own blockages and fears. All right. So they need some encouraging prayers to uplift their spirit, to help them gain the strength to take back power or to regain control. Because right now they're fighting with themselves, they're fighting with their friends, they're fighting with their family, they're fighting with this person, and they're fighting with these demons. They're fighting a lot of battles by themselves. They don't have that divine protection that you have. So, and that's why it's easy for this person to be attacked this way, because they don't have any spiritual background or spiritual gifts or spiritual protection to keep them safe. So that's why they're afraid, because they don't feel like anybody has their back or something like that. All right. Hope it helps. Thanks, guys. Namaste.